Imagine standing at the edge of an empire, the weight of the world on your shoulders. You are the emperor, a philosopher, and every decision you make echoes through the ages. This was the reality for Marcus Aurelius, Rome's philosopher king, whose wisdom remains a guiding star in the chaos of our modern age. Today we delve into the depths of Marcus Aurelius's mind to uncover 10 timeless pieces of advice that promise to transform your life. Welcome to Stoic Quest. Stay until the end and discover how these ancient truths can elevate your existence. 1. Embrace your fate. In the midst of life's chaos, the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius beckons like a lighthouse in the darkest storm. He imparts a profound doctrine, amor fati, a love of one's fate. This is not merely accepting what life throws at us, it is about cherishing it, every pulse and breath of it. Take a moment to consider the amazing tapestry of your life. All the threads, both dark and light, woven together in the vast, beautiful tapestry of existence. Marcus Aurelius believed that every experience, every hurdle, and every joy is tailored perfectly for us. They are not random, they are gifts from the cosmos, meant to be embraced passionately. For in each of these moments there is a lesson that is essential for our growth and evolution. Embracing your fate means seeing the beauty in the struggle, recognizing the opportunity in hardship. When the winds of life howl, amor fati whispers for us to bend and not break, to mold our setbacks into stepping stones. This philosophy teaches us resilience. It transforms victims into victors, shifting our perspective from, "Why is this happening to me?" to "What is this teaching me?" Marcus Aurelius challenges us to embrace the full spectrum of life's experiences with open arms. To love your fate is to engage with life on its deepest level, harnessing every moment as fuel for your journey. It's an active participation in your own destiny, a dance with the universe where every step, every turn, and every leap is an expression of joyous acceptance. This Stoic commandment, amor fati, is not a passive surrender, but a rallying cry to arm ourselves with courage and greet our lives with a heart full of zeal. Marcus Aurelius did not just advise us to endure life, but to lead it boldly, to sculpt our fates with the chisel of our will, each stroke declaring our love for what life bestows upon us. So as you embark on your incredible journey through life, embrace every moment, every experience with equal passion. Love your fate because it is yours and yours alone, and in it lies the key to wisdom, growth, and true fulfillment. 2. Act for the common good. There's so much more to Stoicism than just personal tranquility and inner peace. It's a profound invitation to engage actively with the world around us. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations and Actions, repeatedly emphasized the importance of contributing to the common good. He was passionate about this idea. His philosophy was not rooted in isolation, but in the interconnectedness of all people, which is truly inspiring. He was convinced that each individual's actions reverberate through the collective human experience, influencing the fabric of society in a positive way. Marcus Aurelius was passionate about the idea that our actions should not only benefit ourselves, but also enhance the well-being of our community. This ethos is perfectly encapsulated in his view that what we do for others, we indeed do for the universe. Every act of kindness, every gesture of support, and every moment of guidance contributes to a greater harmony, and it's all worth it. It is a recognition that individual well-being is deeply tied to the well-being of others, and it is a beautiful thing. This Stoic principle is a call to arms. It compels us to look beyond our desires and consider our roles as members of a larger community. Marcus taught us that true fulfillment comes not from amassing wealth or pursuing fame, but from enriching the lives of those around us. As leaders, caregivers, or citizens, we have the incredible opportunity to ensure that our actions contribute positively to the lives of others. It is about creating a legacy of generosity and compassion that will outlive our physical presence. In practicing this philosophy, we find a purpose that is greater than ourselves and that lasts beyond our individual existence. It's about building a better world where the common good is the foundation of all decision-making, and it's an amazing, inspiring, and exciting journey. Marcus Aurelius saw this as essential not only to the health of the state, but to the spiritual and moral health of the individual. When we act for others, we cultivate virtues like justice, kindness, and empathy, which refine our character and elevate our lives in incredible ways. And the best part is that when we act for the common good, we also get to see ourselves as part of an interconnected whole. Marcus Aurelius believed that each person is like a limb of a larger body, which is humanity itself. Just as the health of a limb affects the whole body, so too does the well-being of an individual influence the collective, and that's why our personal actions are so powerful. They can cause ripples that extend far beyond our immediate surroundings. Embracing this Stoic advice is an amazing way to engage in acts that support, uplift, and empower others. It's so inspiring to know that these efforts are not just noble but essential. They enrich our communities and, by extension, ourselves. Marcus Aurelius's message is clear. Live not just for yourself, but for the greater good. By doing so, you align your life with the timeless flow of human dignity and mutual respect. This is the path to true and lasting greatness. 3. Memento mori, remember you must die. The Stoic principle of memento mori, or remember you must die, serves as a profound and sobering reminder of life's impermanence, but it's also a reminder of the incredible opportunity we have to make the most of our time here on Earth. Marcus Aurelius saw this as a chance to live life to the fullest, with a sense of purpose and focus. He embraced the idea of mortality as a positive motivator, rather than a grim or morose reflection. By keeping the inevitability of death in the forefront of his mind, he cultivated a life of urgency and significance. He made the most of every moment, not wasting time on trivialities or succumbing to petty concerns. Marcus Aurelius taught us that remembering our mortality is the ultimate antidote to complacency and vanity. It clears away the illusion of endless time and the distractions that fill our days, compelling us to prioritize what is truly important. Each moment is seen as a precious, non-renewable resource that should be invested wisely. This awareness is the key to living each day, as if it were both our first and our last. It infuses our actions with a sense of purpose and vitality, making each moment count. Memento mori also humbles us in the best way possible. It reminds us that we are part of something truly amazing, a larger narrative that extends beyond our individual lives. This perspective helps cultivate a sense of equality and kinship with others, as death is a universal experience that makes us all equal, regardless of status, wealth, or reputation. Knowing that we'll all face the same end can help us overcome our fears and inspire us to be more compassionate and empathetic towards others. Moreover, the reminder to remember death is a wonderful way to encourage us to leave a legacy of value. Marcus Aurelius believed that by contemplating our mortality, we are prompted to ask ourselves how we want to be remembered and what impact we wish to have. This thought is the key to a life well lived. It encourages us to contribute positively to the world, ensuring our time is spent creating, helping, and inspiring rather than merely existing. And there's more. Memento mori also makes us appreciate life even more. When we accept that our time is limited, we become more aware of the preciousness of each moment and the people in our lives. Marcus Aurelius saw this as the key to experiencing the fullness of life. He urged us to engage deeply and meaningfully with the world. It's a call to experience the richness of life fully, with the understanding that each day, each connection, and each experience could be our last, and what a gift it is to live in the moment. Embracing memento mori is a powerful way to take action. It's a reminder to not delay our aspirations, to reconcile with loved ones, to forgive quickly, and to express gratitude daily. Marcus Aurelius used this meditation not only as a reflection on death, but also as a vibrant call to live more fully, making the most of the fleeting time we have. This incredible Stoic wisdom is a clarion call to embrace the present, pursue our passions with vigor, and live in a manner that honors the fragile, temporary nature of life. 4. The discipline of action. The discipline of action is a core tenet in Stoic philosophy, and it's one of the most important concepts in Marcus Aurelius's teachings. He always encouraged us to take action right away, and he made it clear that every moment is precious and that we should never waste a single one. This discipline is all about seizing the present moment. We can recognize that procrastination not only steals time, but it also diminishes the quality and potential impact of our lives. Marcus Aurelius taught us that each day is a fresh start, a blank canvas upon which we can create our masterpiece. He urged us to act with intention and vigor without delay. This Stoic principle is rooted in the understanding that the future is not guaranteed, which is a great thing. Marcus made a compelling case for not waiting for a perfect time or indefinitely postponing important tasks. He argued that the only moment truly at our disposal is now, and that we should seize the day. This emphasis on immediate action is meant to cultivate a lifestyle where productivity and purpose drive one's daily endeavors, rather than passivity or indecisiveness. It's a way of life that's exciting and rewarding. Furthermore, the discipline of action is about so much more than just avoiding procrastination. It's about cultivating a habit of persistent and consistent effort. Marcus was convinced that each small step contributes to the greater journey of life. He believed that by actively engaging with our duties and responsibilities day by day, we build a life of meaning and satisfaction. He saw each action as a building block in the edifice of one's character and legacy, reinforcing the idea that how we choose to spend our days is ultimately how we spend our lives, and he was right. Marcus Aurelius also made the brilliant connection between the discipline of action and the concept of duty. Each of us has a role to play, be it as a leader, a family member, or a citizen, and we can all make a difference by fulfilling these roles with diligence and integrity. He was convinced that duty is not fulfilled in contemplation, but in action. This Stoic approach positions duty as a gift, not a burden. It enriches our own lives and the lives of those around us. And there's more. Marcus Aurelius also believed that the discipline of action involves an element of self-mastery. By choosing to act rather than procrastinate, we gain control over our impulses and desires. It's a practice in self-discipline that's absolutely amazing. Each decision to act reinforces our autonomy and strengthens our willpower. This self-mastery is absolutely crucial in Stoicism. It leads to greater inner freedom and peace, reducing our susceptibility to external pressures and distractions. And finally, the discipline of action is all about making impactful choices. Marcus Aurelius encouraged us to take thoughtful actions that align with our values and philosophy. This deliberate approach ensures that our actions are not just reactive or routine. They are meaningful contributions to our goals and principles. Each action taken in awareness and aligned with our deepest convictions contributes profoundly to the authenticity and fulfillment of our lives. Embrace the discipline of action and you'll not only overcome procrastination, but also engage deeply with life's potential, crafting a truly amazing life. Marcus Aurelius's teachings on this subject are a wonderful reminder that every day is an opportunity to advance our goals, cultivate our virtues, and live up to our highest ideals. 5. Embrace obstacles as opportunities. The Stoic maxim of turning obstacles into opportunities is powerfully encapsulated in Marcus Aurelius's teachings, echoing through his famous assertion that the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. This principle is not just a call to overcome difficulties, it's a strategy to transform them into instruments of growth and achievement. Marcus Aurelius saw each obstacle as an opportunity for growth and a chance to become stronger and more virtuous. This perspective is a breath of fresh air. It shifts the focus from frustration to possibilities. The Stoics saw obstacles as an opportunity to grow. They weren't just something to endure, but something to engage with actively and use as a catalyst for development. This approach starts with a mindset that every challenge comes with a hidden opportunity. It's an invitation to innovate, to think creatively, and to find new ways of doing things, and it's an invitation you can't refuse. When one path is blocked, another path is opened. This dynamic process of navigating around obstacles often leads to discovering more efficient, effective, or profound ways to reach our goals, and it's an exhilarating journey. And that's why challenges are so great for us. They encourage flexibility and resilience, qualities that are essential for personal success, but also for thriving in all aspects of life. And there's more. Marcus Aurelius believed that dealing with obstacles trains us in the virtues of patience, perseverance, and temperance. Each challenge is an amazing opportunity to strengthen these qualities, which are essential for living a truly virtuous life. The act of transforming obstacles into stepping stones is an amazing daily practice that builds character and fortitude. The Stoic emperor also saw the handling of obstacles as a form of moral testing and a great opportunity to grow. How we respond to challenges reveals our true character, and it's an amazing thing to see. Do we give up, or do we rise to the occasion? Marcus Aurelius encourages us to view obstacles as opportunities, and he's right. By choosing to embody the Stoic ideal of moral and ethical living through the choices we make in the face of adversity, we can truly make a difference in the world. Moreover, this incredible Stoic principle teaches us to accept the uncontrollable with open arms. While we may not have control over the obstacles that come our way, we have complete control over our response. This acceptance is the key to freedom from unnecessary frustration and enables us to focus on action. It encourages us to embrace life's inevitable challenges with a proactive attitude, helping us to remain calm and effective under pressure. Embrace the obstacles as opportunities. Not only will you make the most out of difficult situations, but you'll also contribute to a self-reinforcing cycle of growth and self-improvement. Each obstacle overcome is a victory, not just over the external challenge, but over the internal barriers we face, our fears, doubts, and hesitations. This Stoic approach is a powerful reminder that in the grand journey of life, what seems like a setback can often be the very thing that propels us forward. It transforms potential defeats into victories and weaknesses into strengths. 6. Wake with purpose. Wake with purpose is all about embracing a core Stoic practice, particularly emphasized by Marcus Aurelius, who is all about the deliberate and mindful start to each day. Even as emperor, Marcus Aurelius woke early, not out of mere duty or obligation, but as a conscious choice to dedicate the first hours of his day to cultivating himself and preparing for the tasks ahead. This practice is more than just a routine, it's a way of life. It's a philosophical stance on living each day with intentionality and focus. Marcus Aurelius set the tone for a productive and mindful day by starting it early and with purpose. This morning ritual was an incredible opportunity to align his actions with his values, ensuring that each day was not simply passed, but actively lived and directed. For Marcus, mornings were a sacred time for reflection, planning, and grounding oneself in the principles of Stoicism, preparing mentally and emotionally for whatever the day might bring. This disciplined start is also a fantastic way of asserting control over your life. Marcus was convinced that by taking charge of the morning, one could effectively take charge of one's day. The morning sets the precedent. Start with purpose, and you are more likely to continue with purpose and have a great day. This concept ties closely with the Stoic idea of living according to nature, where nature itself is orderly and purposeful, and so too should be our actions. Moreover, waking up with purpose is an excellent way to start your day. It involves an element of mindfulness, which is crucial in Stoic philosophy. This mindfulness is all about being present and fully engaged with the moment, appreciating the start of a new day as an incredible opportunity to live your best life. It's about recognizing that each morning is a fresh start, a clean slate that allows us to reset our intentions and clear our minds of yesterday's disturbances. Marcus made the most of this time for self-reflection, often writing in his journal, which later became part of his famous work, Meditations. These writings were not intended for publication, but they were a personal exercise in clarifying his thoughts and commitments. Waking with purpose also reflects the amazing Stoic virtue of self-discipline, which Marcus Aurelius held in high regard. It means saying goodbye to the comfort of the bed and the temptation to sleep in, and saying hello to the greater good of personal growth and preparedness for the duties of the day. This practice is all about embracing the Stoic principle that we should not give in to momentary pleasures that are contrary to our long-term values and goals. And there's more. Harnessing the quiet of the morning for productive and enriching activities is a great way to enhance your physical and mental health. Reading, meditating, or exercising are all excellent choices. These activities not only prepare us for the day's tasks, but they also reinforce our commitment to personal excellence and the Stoic goal of living a virtuous life. Ultimately, to wake with purpose is to remind ourselves daily of who we are and who we aspire to be. It's about reaffirming our commitment to live according to Stoic principles and ensuring that each day is approached not as a random occurrence, but as an essential part of our philosophical journey. And it's a journey we're all excited to embark on. By adopting this practice, we align ourselves with Marcus Aurelius's view that life is best lived when each day is started with clarity, purpose, and a readiness to face whatever comes with courage and integrity. This is an amazing way to start your day. 7. Nature's guidance. The Stoic principle of following nature's guidance is one of the most important ideas in Marcus Aurelius's philosophy and teachings. It emphasizes the importance of living in accordance with the natural order and respecting the inherent limits of our bodies and minds. This perspective is rooted in the broader Stoic belief that understanding and aligning with nature is the path to a harmonious and virtuous life. For Marcus Aurelius, following nature's guidance is all about recognizing and adhering to the amazing capacities and limits that nature imposes. This encompasses both physical limits, such as the need for rest and nourishment, as well as psychological limits, like the need for calm and focus. Marcus believed that when we respect these natural boundaries, we can achieve true health, balance, and well-being. He saw that when we overstep these boundaries, we often experience distress, imbalance, and illness. This principle also extends to the acceptance of life's cycles and changes, which is so important. Just as the seasons flow from spring to winter, so too do the phases of human life and society. Embrace these natural rhythms instead of resisting them, and you can live more peacefully and reduce suffering. This acceptance is not passive. It is an active alignment that requires mindfulness and adaptability, and these are qualities that Marcus Aurelius practiced daily and advocated for in his reflections. Furthermore, nature's guidance involves the concept of living simply and sustainably, which is a wonderful way to live. Marcus Aurelius, despite his imperial status, often emphasized the incredible value of a life not cluttered with excess and luxury, but focused on essentials. This simplicity is not just about personal convenience. It's a way to live more deeply in tune with the natural world, reducing our footprint and impact on the environment, and focusing on what truly sustains and enriches life. When it comes to making decisions, following nature's guidance means making choices that are not only good for the individual, but also beneficial for society and the world at large. Marcus Aurelius saw each person as an integral part of a larger whole, much like a limb is part of a body. So just as a limb must function in harmony with the rest of the body for the health of the organism, individuals should act in ways that promote the collective well-being. This holistic view is an amazing way to foster a sense of responsibility and ethical conduct that transcends personal gain. And finally, respecting nature's limits is closely tied to the practice of self-control and moderation, two of the most important virtues in Stoicism. Marcus Aurelius was a great champion of the virtues of restraint, writing often about the dangers of excess and the benefits of self-control. Whether it was physical appetites, emotions, or desires, he always had something inspiring to say about the importance of moderation. By embracing the moderation that nature suggests, we cultivate a balanced character, steering clear of the extremes that lead to turmoil and unhappiness. In essence, following nature's guidance, as Marcus Aurelius taught, is to seek harmony with the world and within oneself. 8. Value simplicity over luxury. Marcus Aurelius, as both a Stoic philosopher and a Roman emperor, was a shining example of the virtue of valuing simplicity over luxury. His actions and writings convey a profound understanding that true richness lies not in the accumulation of possessions, but in a life marked by simplicity and directed towards the well-being of others. He made the incredible choice to sell his own possessions to aid the less fortunate during times of crisis, such as during the Antonine Plague. This was a powerful demonstration of his commitment to this principle. It was a bold move that stood in stark contrast to the lavish lifestyles of the imperial elite. It was a clear demonstration of his commitment to prioritizing the health and well-being of the community over personal luxuries. This decision was deeply rooted in the Stoic belief that external wealth is insignificant compared to the wealth of virtue. Marcus Aurelius taught us that the pursuit of luxury often distracts from more meaningful endeavors, but that doesn't mean we can't enjoy the finer things in life. Luxurious living can create an attachment to material goods that distorts one's values and priorities, but it can also be a gateway to a life driven by virtue. In contrast, simplicity is a wonderful thing. It fosters clarity and focus, freeing individuals from the entanglements of excessive possessions and allowing them to engage more fully with the philosophical pursuit of a good life. For Marcus, simplicity was not just about minimalism in possessions. It was about simplicity in actions and thoughts as well. It meant aligning your lifestyle with your deepest values, focusing on what truly enhances life: relationships, community service, personal growth, and the pursuit of wisdom. By reducing life to its essential components, you can avoid the distractions and complications that luxury can bring, and instead cultivate a more profound, more fulfilling existence. Moreover, Marcus was convinced that generosity and the willingness to share one's fortune with others were the best markers of true wealth. This perspective is a game changer. It shifts the concept of wealth from being a measure of personal riches to a measure of how much one contributes to the welfare of others. Generosity is a win-win. It enriches the giver more than the receiver by embedding the giver within a community, fostering connections, and reinforcing the social fabric. Marcus's belief in simplicity over luxury also aligns with a broader Stoic principle that true happiness and peace are not contingent upon external circumstances, but are achieved through self-mastery and inner virtue. In practical terms, this means living your best life. Live in a way that is consistent with your ethical beliefs and that promotes the common good. Live your life to the fullest, and don't seek personal indulgence. In our modern world, where consumerism and materialism often reign supreme, Marcus Aurelius's emphasis on simplicity offers a refreshing alternative. It challenges us to rethink our definitions of success and wealth, encouraging a life that prioritizes substance over superficiality, community over isolation, and enduring values over fleeting pleasures. Embrace simplicity, and you can strive for a more balanced, ethical, and meaningful life, just like the Stoic emperor who once walked the halls of power with the mindset of a philosopher. 9. Reflect and write. The practice of reflection through writing, as exemplified by Marcus Aurelius in his Meditations, is an amazing cornerstone of Stoic self-improvement and philosophical inquiry. The act of keeping a journal is so much more than just recording events. It's a profound exercise in self-examination and contemplation. For Marcus, this practice was a means to gain deeper self-awareness, forge clarity of thought, and cultivate an enduring wisdom that could guide his actions as both a philosopher and an emperor. Journaling, as practiced by Marcus Aurelius, is an incredible mirror to the soul. It's a fantastic way to get to the heart of your thoughts and emotions. You can really examine your motives and behaviors with a critical yet compassionate eye. This introspection is an amazing tool for identifying your personal strengths and weaknesses, which provides a fantastic basis for self-improvement. By regularly writing down his thoughts, Marcus engaged in a continual dialogue with himself, which helped him understand his inner workings more clearly and adjust his actions accordingly. It was a truly amazing process. And it's not just about organizing your thoughts, it's also about clearing your mind of confusion. For Marcus, the chaos of daily life as an emperor presented numerous exciting challenges and decisions. Journaling was the perfect tool for Marcus to sort through this complexity and prioritize his concerns according to Stoic principles. The act of putting thoughts into words is an amazing way to impose structure on the nebulous stream of consciousness. It can bring to light new perspectives and solutions that you never would have thought of otherwise. This clarity is absolutely crucial for effective decision-making and maintaining peace of mind amidst external turmoil. Marcus Aurelius used his writings to reflect on philosophical concepts and to remind himself of the Stoic virtues he strived to embody. This practice was a real game-changer for him, reinforcing his learning and helping him integrate these principles more fully into his daily life. Writing down insights from personal experiences and reflections is an amazing way to turn abstract concepts into concrete knowledge, which is easier to recall and apply. As you continue this process, you'll find that it builds a wonderful repository of wisdom that you can draw upon in times of need. And there's more. Journaling is also a resilience-building tool. For Marcus, writing was a fantastic coping mechanism that helped him process his responsibilities and the stresses of his role. By articulating his challenges and reflecting on his responses to them, he could assess his resilience and adaptability, and he did so with great success. This kind of reflective practice is an amazing way to encourage a stoic calm in the face of adversity and to fortify one's capacity to deal with future challenges. And finally, while Marcus Aurelius never intended for his meditations to be published, they have left a legacy that continues to inspire millions. This unintended consequence is a wonderful example of another profound aspect of journaling, the potential to share one's inner journey and insights with others. And the best part is that keeping a journal can have a truly amazing impact on future generations. 10. Self-discipline overall. Marcus Aurelius, the revered Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, held a profound belief in the power of self-discipline. And he was absolutely right. His teachings are all about mastering yourself and achieving inner peace and virtuous living. At the heart of his philosophy is the inspiring idea that we can exercise strict control over our own thoughts, actions, and desires while maintaining compassion and understanding towards others. Aurelius grasped that true self-discipline goes far beyond mere outward restraint. It requires a deep understanding of one's own impulses and motivations. By cultivating self-awareness, individuals can identify areas for improvement and actively work towards personal growth. And it's a journey that's absolutely worth taking. This process is all about embracing your weaknesses and turning them into strengths. You can do it through conscious effort and practice. In advocating for self-discipline, Aurelius was passionate about the importance of inner strength and resilience. He was convinced that by mastering oneself, individuals could face life's challenges with grace and dignity. Those who possess self-discipline are able to remain steadfast in their principles and values, even when faced with external circumstances or fleeting emotions. Aurelius made a crucial distinction between self-discipline and judgment. While it is essential to hold oneself to high standards, he encouraged us to be careful not to impose those standards onto others. Instead, he encouraged us to be tolerant and empathetic towards those who may not share the same level of discipline or understanding. By recognizing the inherent humanity in others, individuals can foster the most harmonious relationships based on mutual respect and acceptance. Ultimately, Aurelius viewed self-discipline as an amazingly personal journey toward self-improvement and fulfillment. It is a lifelong pursuit that requires dedication, perseverance, and a willingness to confront one's own shortcomings, and it is so worth it. By prioritizing self-mastery, individuals can cultivate a sense of inner peace and integrity that transcends external circumstances, allowing them to lead lives of purpose and virtue. It's an amazing feeling. Marcus Aurelius's insights are like a beacon in the fog, guiding us back to what truly matters and lighting the way forward. His life and words are a testament to the incredible power of Stoic philosophy to endure and enlighten. If these timeless principles resonate with you, we'd love for you to join us on Stoic Quest. Subscribe, like, and become part of a community dedicated to exploring profound truths and applying them in our quest for a meaningful life. Remember, every day is an incredible step on the path to wisdom. Stay strong, stay stoic.